Hey there, everybody, and good morning. Thank you all for joining me for Assassin's Creed Odyssey today. So good to have you on the program. Let's start with a bit of an overview of my plans for the weekend. So I was ankle deep in the production of my next Fallout 76 lore video on Steel Dawn when on Tuesday, yesterday, Bethesda released the Alien Invasion event for Fallout 76. And I have been grinding that event, trying to get footage to get an episode covering it done by the weekend. I want to prioritize new content first. Which means that I've lost about a day of production, so, yeah, not sure how that's going to go. My goal is to cover the Alien Invasion event for Fallout 76 on Saturday, maybe Sunday, depending on how much time I have, but that might not happen. So, yeah, we'll just see what happens. The reason that it's tricky is because the event itself is pretty bare bones. It's easy. It's just aliens appear, kill them, and defeat some machines or something. So that's not very complicated, but the lore wrapped up in the event is all random encounters. So in the past, I complained that they lock the lore, the actual story of the event, behind grind gates, where you've got to complete the event 10, 15, 20, 30 times before you can unlock the entire story. This time, it's locked behind random encounters, so you don't get the full story unless you just so happen to stumble upon the lore giver in a random encounter. So what I've been doing to try to get footage for this lore video is I've been farming random encounter hotspots, and I did this for hours yesterday. I did it a little bit today. And I've gotten some good footage, but I haven't gotten the primary footage that I need. I haven't found out who Homer is. I haven't found the guy in the black suit who gives you the key. I haven't found any of that yet, right? And I've been trying to find it. Like, I've been looking for it. I have been aggressively searching for it. It's that difficult to actually get the story of this DLC because it's all random. So yeah, that's what I've been working on, and it's a fun little event for Fallout 76. It's a welcome addition. The events are really busy. It's a good thing that they happen every single hour, because there are so many people at each event that it's just a cacophony of grenades and mini nukes and rockets, and you can't even tell what's going on half the time. In order to shoot footage for this event, I had to turn sound effects almost all the way off, because it was just constant bullets and machine gun fire and lasers and explosions, and you just couldn't hear anything going on. You couldn't hear the talking from Homer, the guy who's supposed to be the big quest giver. So, yeah, there are just lots and lots of people at each of these events. But it's making for a very dynamic encounter in Fallout 76. So I'm having fun with it, but that's what I'm working on for this week. I'm going to put my new Steel Rain episode on the sidelines again so that I can focus on the Zetan invasion, which hopefully I'll get done in time. But right now, we're all about Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and having completed the primary plot of the game, it's now time to tackle some of the DLCs, and everyone's been talking about Atlantis. And so I think I'll start by trying to do the Atlantis DLC. So we'll see exactly what we need to do to start that. And if not, we'll do the other ones, like the Blades of Glory or something. Anyway, it's good to see everybody on the program today, on Facebook today. Jared, Sarah, Jocelyn, Edward, Jake, Kevin, Garrett. Good to see all of you. Jocelyn Ryan with a donation of stars says, hello, Ox and all. Hey there, Jocelyn. So good to see you. Jake Benz with a donation of stars says, good day, Ox and all. Good day, Jake. Garrett with a donation of stars on Facebook says, hi, Ox and all in chat. Oxhorn, next week I will be heading your way for a business trip. Can you recommend a good restaurant for me to try? and cool sites for me to visit. Keep up the great work. Well, I mean, it depends on where you're going. So, like, if you're going to be going to downtown Seattle, there are so many great restaurants. It's hard to pick. I've always really liked 13 Coins. It's open 24 hours a day. It's great if you arrive late at night, like, 1 or 2 in the morning. It's still open. You can go and get some good food. They've got some really high-ranked chefs. I believe there's one in downtown Seattle. There's one right by the SeaTac airport. And I think there's one in Bellevue as well. They've been around since, the 70s or 80s, so they've been around for quite a while. They're really good. There's a Brazilian steakhouse in Bellevue that's really good. And as for sites, I mean, it depends on what you want. Do you want the typical Seattle sites? You can check out the Space Needle, ride the elevator to the viewing platform. There's tours of underground Seattle. Current Seattle is built on top of the ruins of an older Seattle, which is really interesting. You could check that out. You could ride the ducks around Lake Union. Yeah, there's just lots of cool stuff you could do. I'm sure you could find a travel guide that would give you better tips than me. Jack Elrod on YouTube became a Bronze Ox. Thank you so much. And it's great to see all of the regulars, members, and Patreon subscribers in the YouTube chat today. Alt Grendel with a gold derby. Automatic Beats, John DeGiamberodino, Brandon Beltfed, Julian Z, Burial Account, and Slotty Bartfast, all 3 with gold derbies. Sarah, Kit Cowling, not Nick Skinner, Quintius with a gold derby, Wasteland Wanderer, Alt Grendel with a gold derby, Bingo Bill, Tony J. Edward C., and Julian Z with the first super chat of the day. Hi Ox, he says, so good to see you on this Assassin's Creed Wednesday. Will Ox, I'm glad to hear you're working on the Alien Event lore bit. I can't wait until you finish the Man in Black. It's the only way to get the key to kill him. From everything I've read, and again, I haven't found him yet. Like I've been farming random encounter spots for hours, and I haven't found him yet. But from everything I have read, the only way to get the key is to kill him. And apparently, the key opens one of the domes at the ammunition site. So that'll be an ammunition disposal site. So that'll be really interesting to see what's inside one of those domes. Christopher Lowe says, if memory serves me right, Atlantis is chronologically last and comes after some other DLCs in the story. Haven't played it since the DLC is first launched, though, so I could be wrong. I think you may be right about that, but I don't think it really matters, as I believe the storyline of the DLC is unrelated to the storylines of the other DLCs or even the primary plot. Loran says, hi Ox, sad thing. Did you know that Frogware's studio and their lovely Sherlock games are from Ukraine? Luckily, they are safe, at least for now. One could only hope for the best. Crazy times indeed. As all of us have been, I'm sure I have been maniacally consuming news about what's been going on. And, I got to say, I'm really impressed with the stiff resistance that Ukraine has proven that they were able to put forward against Russia. I'm really pleased to see the entire Western world rallying together, circling the wagons and defending democracy, standing up for Ukraine as they can. I hope the West can do more. I hope it doesn't lead to World War III, but never know. Putin's saber rattling certainly is getting loud and obnoxious. That's for sure. Anyway, we can hope that Frogwares and everyone in Ukraine survive this, and it doesn't harm the gaming industry or any other industry. Obi-Wan Kenny, a Silver Oxen member for 19 months, says, Oxhorn, if you want to join a private server to get lore footage for the Fallout 76 Alien event, I'm sure we could work something out. I'm sure we could too, Obi-Wan, thank you. And maybe at some point I'll do the private server thing. I can always get a private a Fallout First subscription myself. I haven't yet, not because I can't afford it, but because I really wanted to tell the story as it's supposed to be consumed in a multiplayer world, right? So one of the key aspects of Fallout 76 that makes it so different from every Fallout game is, of course, its multiplayer capacity. And the randomness that entails, the unexpected things that happen with other people. And I don't want to miss out on that, which I feel like I would miss out on if I did a private server, right? And the positive side of private servers is, of course, I'm going to have more control over certain events and things going on in the world, and perhaps that's what I need in order to do my videos. I don't know. I haven't dived into it to really figure it out, but it's certainly something I've been thinking about. Jack Elrod with a super chat. Thank you very much, Jack. And Pavel in the chat today with more Planescape Torment factoids. This one is a Torment character. Many as one, collective mind of thousands of rats living in sigil underground and planning to take over the city. Sadly, you could only do errands for it instead of helping/prevent its plan. Okay. Sounds like a really interesting character nonetheless. Misbehavin' on YouTube today says, "Hello, Ox. The beard is looking mighty today." And then a muscle emoji. "If World War III happens, can we faction up together after the fallout?" All jokes aside, he says, "I do hope everyone is doing okay out east and staying safe. Take care." Yeah, I agree, Misbehavin'. And yeah, if there is an apocalypse and World War III happens and everything goes nuclear, don't worry. I'm sure you and I will be on the same faction side. We can faction up. Jocelyn Ryan says, "It's been a long time since I've been in Bellevue, but I remember the food being awesome." Yeah, Bellevue has a lot of new ritzy restaurants. Bellevue has a lot of high-end, upper scale restaurants in the Seattle area. Jared on Facebook says, "How are you doing today, Ox?" with a donation of stars. I'm doing really well. Feeling good. Had, I'm getting a little bit of lag on my computer. That's probably due to my software. Still running on the other computer. I should probably turn that off. There, hopefully that'll free up some system resources. Julian Z on YouTube says, "Your thoughts on the aliens and how they were introduced is too much at once, as they have always been mysterious through the fallouts, or is it fine?" Well, I think I definitely get your vibe on it. Well, the interesting thing is that we've had the Flatwoods Monster all this time, and it was never really specified exactly what the Flatwoods Monster is. I mean, we can take a look at the model and guess what it is, and it's clear that it's a tiny alien in some sort of exosuit. But it was always mysterious, and even, I'm going through Steel Dawn right now, and the one vague mention of aliens in Steel Dawn is so classified and so secret that even the Enclave post-apocalypse incinerates the only alien captives that they have, and, everyone's forbidden to talk about it. So I see what you're saying. They have been more secretive, and then the Zetan invasion thing happens, and you've got these giant spaceships appearing over the land, and thousands of aliens. It's a full-on invasion. It's not just a subtle presence. It's a full-on invasion. And I don't know. I think the Fallout players already realized that aliens exist in the world after we had Mothership Zeta. For Fallout 3, an entire DLC dedicated to it. So it's really no surprise to Fallout players. I guess the problem is going to be within the story of the lore. Like, there's one random encounter that comes with this invasion, where you find the charred ash pile of a settler, and on his body you find a note that says something like, "No one believes me," or something, and it says, "They're out there, I know it. I saw these aliens abducting a Brahmin," and it's, written in alternating caps and lowercase letters, and it's squiggly, and it's supposed to look frantic, as if no one in this planet believes that aliens exist. Only me. I harbor the secret knowledge. I am the keeper of the flame, sort of thing, right? And yet, we look around, and there are thousands of aliens marching all over Appalachia. It's not exactly a secret at this point. You're not going to be crazy for believing that there are aliens. So there are, like, little incongruities there. But it's not that big of an issue. Like, I think it's pretty well established. Aliens exist in the Fallout universe, and everyone knows that at this point. The problem is going to be if in the future they start producing content where everyone who talks about aliens is seen as crazy. We'll just pretend this whole invasion thing never happened, that we didn't have literal spaceships hovering above major cities in Appalachia and beaming thousands of aliens down. That was just a fevered nightmare shared by the millions. It didn't really happen, and all of you people who believe in aliens are crazy. If that sort of thing happens in the future, then yeah, that'll be a bummer. But so far, I think it's okay. Julian Z says, Ox, even though I understand and respect your decision for not spending money on Fallout 76, I would love to see you give in and enjoy Fallout first and all of the perks and spend atoms. Well, thanks, Julian. I'm grateful that you're interested in how much I'm enjoying the game. But, for me, I enjoy playing the base game. Like, I don't feel like I'm restricting myself. Like, I don't feel like I'm missing out by not buying things on the item shop, right? Because skins and stuff like that has never really appealed to me. I don't play games to get new skins. I don't play Fallout 76 to get some new doodad for my camp. As long as my camp has a bed and a stash and some workbenches, I'm good. Like, I really don't need anything else. So there's really nothing about the Atomic Shop that appeals to me, that really lures me. So I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. And one of the goals that I had with the content that I produced for Fallout 76 is I really wanted to demonstrate and prove that you can get a full game's worth of experience by just playing the base game. You don't need anything from the Atomic Shop in order to enjoy the game, which is some of the criticism that Fallout 76 was receiving before it was launched, and just after it was launched, people were talking about the microtransactions, and nobody likes microtransactions. I don't like microtransactions, but they are part of almost every game that's being published now, and it's not going to be going away anytime soon. But I kind of wanted to silence that criticism by just demonstrating that you can get all of the lore, all of the story, all of the weapons, all of the gear, everything that's important about the game without a Fallout First subscription or without spending any money on atoms for the Atomic Shop, which is why I personally haven't used any of my atoms that I've gotten since I started playing the game. That was the impetus behind that, the reason why I went ahead and did that. But that said, I really don't feel like I'm missing out. Had I not had a YouTube channel and I was just playing it for fun, I might have bought a few things here and there, but even then, I don't really do the microtransaction thing. Like, even on other games that I play, I mean, some of you know that every now and then I'll play Overwatch a little bit. I've never bought a loot box. Every now and then I'll get a free loot box. All of the skins and stuff that I get is just from the random loot boxes that I get. I never actually pay money for a skin. Ever. Like, that's just not interesting to me. And so, I don't do it in Overwatch. I probably wouldn't have done it in Fallout 76 either. But that's just me. Tara, a member for 23 months and a Silver Ox, says, Hey Ox and chat, been too busy, missed a lot, but still love you all, and almost 2 years as a subscriber. Cannot believe it. Tara, that's amazing. 24 months, almost 2 years, my friend. So good to have you here today, and I'm so glad that you keep on coming back. Always a pleasure to see you. Jack Elrod in the chat says, Hey Ox, I've been into Fallout 76 because of you. Well, good. I hope you've been enjoying yourself. I hope you've been having fun building your characters and exploring Appalachia. I know there's so much more that I want to do with Fallout 76, so much more of the story that I haven't touched on that I really want to touch on, but time is so hard these days. I feel like I was able to crank out content more quickly in the past, but now, as I try to encompass every edge and corner and nook and cranny of the universe, and it's much more difficult to get something out that I guess meets my standards. Anyway, so good to see everybody. We should probably dive into the game. Are you guys ready? You want to see what this Atlantis thing is all about? I'm excited. And if we can't do Atlantis, we'll do the other one, the Blades one. Okay. So we fully upgraded the spear. We resolved the story of our family. We hunted down all of the cultists and unveiled the leader of the cult, which was surprising. Now, let's see. The Horseman Cometh. That's Legacy of the First Blade. That's the first DLC. Okay. Then there's the Fate of Atlantis. A small cryptic note left to Cassandra contained more questions than answers. To whom was she meant to pledge herself? And, for that matter, why? Meet the contact. Let's do that. Okay, where's this contact gonna be? It's probably on my map somewhere. Okay, first let's see which direction. 7,632 meters that way. Okay, well, if I keep on looking that way. Ah. No, that's a bounty. Is it off the map? Oh, there it is, on the tiny little island. North of Samos. Scotian King says, I'm all caught up. While you were on week 24 of Odyssey, I was stuck on 7. But now I can finally watch live. Cheers to you, Ox. Thank you, Scotian King. I'm glad that you're able to watch live. Oh, there it is.
Ready to set sail! I love the sea air. The smell. It feels so good to be back.
Is being on the Adrestia anything like the siren song?
I was in a different place when I sailed that ship. Physically, mentally. I didn't have direction then.
We both have direction now.
Speaking of, where are we headed?
Wherever we want.
Lower the sail!
Stephen Wingert on Facebook says, good morning, Mr. Oxhorn. How do I contact the programming department at Bethesda? Because I have a new perk suggestion that could really be a fun game changer.
Sails up! Now!
Well...
Commander away! You're released until further orders.
I mean, that's a great question. I'm sure you could just send an email to Bethesda Help, or maybe just tweet them. You know, sometimes they respond to tweets. The thing is, Bethesda has millions of players, and so many of them have really wonderful ideas to improve the games that they love. And, Bethesda hires some of them and listens to others, but they've kind of got their own thing going on. I'm sure they'd love to hear your suggestions, but I certainly wouldn't get my hopes up that even if they responded to your tweet or listened to your email, that they're going to act on the advice that you've given. All right, Freddie Simmons says, are you still going to take care of the rest of the cultists so you can collect all of the legendary armor sets? I did already. I killed them all. They're all dead. All gone. Done and done. Brandon Beltfed says they're both great DLCs, but Atlantis is off the charts. And if you do that first, coming back to do the Legacy DLC would just feel substandard compared to after already completing Atlantis. Just my opinion, though. Cheers. Thank you, Brandon Beltfed. Well, I'm here now, so I might as well just continue. And don't worry, I'll do the Blades one afterward, and I'm sure it'll still be really good.
You came. Am I seeing things?
Keeper, you've come far to meet me here.
Keeper. My name is Cassandra.
Names change, but this task is eternal. You are the Keeper, she who keeps the Great Seal closed and the staff of Hermes Trismegistus safe.
Matt Rowland says the 3 chapters of Legacy of the First Blade are more of an extension of the main story. Atlantis feels like its own thing, but it is much longer. Alright, well, I'm happy to do something that's kind of divorced from the primary plot of the game for a while, and then we can go back and do Legacy of the First Blade later.
Your voice. I heard it in Atlantis.
You remember, my name is Alethea. With the staff in your hands, we are now entwined.
Entwined? How?
I can now present myself to you in a form that you recognize. You must deliver me to the heir of memories. Even now, she watches us. When I speak to you, I speak through you to her.
None of this makes any sense, Alethea.
It will. In Atlantis, the Great Seal hid itself from Pythagoras. It wants to be opened, but not by him. Your task is to prepare the heir of memories to open it. Pledge yourself.
Where is this heir?
Not where, but when. She is yet to be, but even still, she is here watching us now.
Huh. Was that Lydia, the lady that she gave the staff to at the very end of the primary plot?
Fine. I pledge to keep the staff until the heir of memories, whoever that is ready to take it.
Here we go.
All right. What did your diagnostics show you?
Alana's getting the results now.
It will take us time to analyze. For now,
Kyoshi, you cut out. You there?
another bug. I was saying, for now, try to relax.
Heir of memories. The Great Seal awaits you.
Victoria, did you hear that?
Nothing on our end. What did you hear?
Before there was radio static, like we were being jammed. But just now I heard a voice. The same one Cassandra heard in Atlantis.
Might be the bleeding effect. Like Kyoshi said, try to relax while Alana works on the results of the diagnostic.
Go to the Seal, heir.
Well, that makes it explicit. Yeah, this Layla person is the heir. For some reason.
I have enough food and water for a week. 2 if I ration myself.
I would not recommend staying down there that long. We can't help you from up here if Abstergo shows up.
Yeah. I'll hurry.
I said Lydia, didn't I? I meant Layla. This is Layla, and this is the person that Cassandra gave the staff to at the very end of the Broken Spear plotline.
Cassandra's gone. What a life she must have lived.
If there's organic remains, we could get a sample.
There aren't. And you're creepy.
Alright, so this takes place immediately. I'm guessing that this takes place immediately after Cassandra gave the staff to her. Because she talks about Cassandra being gone. And notice that I was talking about this too earlier at the end of my last broadcast, that Layla here has a lot of the same athletic abilities as Cassandra, which seemed really weird to me. Considering she's supposed to be, what, a scientist? Or is she supposed to be some sort of special agent or operative? Maybe then that would make more sense.
The Keeper delivered me to you. Her pledge has been satisfied, and now I am entwined with you. Heir of memories, this is the Great Seal to Atlantis. It has waited long to meet you.
Victoria, Alethia's voice is coming through the staff. Victoria?
The interloper can't hear you now.
You're scrambling my comms?
The interloper!
Focus, Layla. You're not going crazy. I think that memory. If it wasn't an Animus malfunction, Cassandra was the keeper holding the staff for me? And somehow the staff has been equipped for audio transmission and is connected to this seal. These symbols. It almost looks like a locking mechanism.
Name these symbols in order, and at long last, the seal will open to the heir of memories.
Okay, talking stick. But which symbols? And in what order? There must be some way to know.
The Keeper kept this riddle and more in her mind.
Altair 2. I'm going back in the Animus. If the signal gets through and you can monitor my vitals, great. If not, well, you've earned one free I told you so.
Alright, so Cassandra's the keeper, and somehow she knew the order of the symbols. So I guess that's what we gotta figure out now.
Keeper, our task is to guide the heir of memories to the symbols. A man called Theras knows of their whereabouts.
Theras? The guy who helped get Phidias out of Athens? Is that why you've brought me back to this place?
Here, the role of the Keeper bound itself to you, though you didn't know it yet. Now, to uncover the truth, we must go to Theras.
How will I know this heir of memories when I see her?
She will come to you. The end of your journey is in the Hall of Atlantis, where her true journey begins.
I don't understand who the Keeper is.
The Keeper isn't a person, but a task. And it is yours. Pythagoras held the staff to exploit its power. The Keeper's task is to restrain it and protect it from the hands of corruption until the heir of memories appears.
Who or what are you?
I am Alethea. Pythagoras called my people the ones who came before, but we are the issue. Like you, I invited rebellion into the world, though there were complications. I replicated my consciousness in the staff of Hermes Trismegistus so that I can speak with you and the heir.
Theras could be anywhere now.
What I know is that he was brought to Seriphos, but be careful. He went against his will.
Alright, so Alethea is like a virtual intelligence. A consciousness of the real Alethea up until a certain moment. Knowing everything that she knew up until her consciousness was put onto the staff. But essentially just a VI program.
I'm going to find Theras. I guess you're coming with me?
Our tasks are the same.
Layla, come in.
Alana, is that you?
Two things. Something's been interrupting our comms, which explains why we lost your vitals. Kiyoshi is looking into it.
I know this sounds crazy, but I think it's the staff.
Nothing sounds crazy to me anymore. Still, I'd like to verify. In other news, your Animus is definitely bugging out. Victoria is yelling at her monitors in French, and frankly, I'm not sure what you're doing is safe.
You call that yelling? Layla, the Altair 2 is moving into position. We're gonna ask that you come up for air while we take a look at it.
I can't do that, Vic. Cassandra's looking for Theras who might know how to unlock the Great Seal to Atlantis.
The what? Layla,
Theras was a friend to Phidias. I'll let you know more as soon as I get answers. Layla out.
Cassandra, you're not going to comment on any of that? You just heard a couple of people from like 2,000 years in the future talking about you, and you're not going to say anything. No? How is she hearing these conversations now? Or is that a bug in those conversations? We were supposed to hear them during the flash forward. Naughty Applejack, a silver ox, and a member for 23 months, says, "Hi, Oxhorn, still here. And by the way, in MLP Gen 4, in My Little Pony Generation 4, they're more adult over 18 are fans than there are young ones. Lauren Faust was the maker and aimed to all ages." Okay. Thank you, Naughty Applejack, for that. All right, talk to Theras. Theras is at Seraphos Island. He is in the northern part of the Cradle of Myths. He is due west of the Forest Hut. Seraphos. Seraphos Island. He is in the northern part of the Cradle of Myths. He is due west of the Forest Hut. Bingo. Well, well. I think we found her. Found him.
I don't know any more than Phidias did. Please, stop.
I want to stop, but I can't. Not until you tell us where you found these symbols in Phidias' workshop. Go check it out.
What was that? You overpowered him. Okay.
Eagle Bearer, I can't tell you how relieved I am to see you.
Are you all right?
It's nothing compared to what they did to poor Phidias. Did you hear?
Christopher Lowe says, remember, you're not playing as Cassandra. You're playing as Layla, who is reliving her memories in the modern day using the Animus. Cassandra didn't hear the voices because it's just a memory. Oh, right. I mean, I am playing as Cassandra. I am making Cassandra's decisions for her, but I'm supposed to also know that in the back of my head that Layla is observing everything that's going on. So if we happen to hear a conversation between Layla in the present, that doesn't necessarily mean Cassandra hears it as well.
What do you know about Phidias?
Only rumors now. A man in gold came into his workshop, tortured him, broke his hands. His body was too destroyed for a proper burial. All because of these symbols.
Symbols?
I was exploring the tombs of Agamemnon, Eteocles, and Orion. I'm a traveler like you. I found the symbols and etched them onto parchment to give to Phidias as a gift.
Where were the symbols?
In Argolis, you'll find one in Agamemnon's tomb. Eteocles' tomb in Attica is where I found another. The final one I found in Viotia, deep in Orion's tomb.
All right, we get to go into some tombs. I like it.
You need to find somewhere safe, Thiras. You can sail with us on the Adrestia.
I would be forever in your debt. Take this map. It's rough, but it's the best I could do. Here, Eagle Bearer, and thank you.
Cool. Does that mean we get a new lieutenant? Tomb map. Yeah, new lieutenant acquired. This rough-drawn map indicates the locations of tombs of Agamemnon, Eteocles, and Orion. Oh, man. Not more of this map stuff. Ugh. I thought I was done with that. Okay, well. Oh. Oh, they still give us the quest. Okay, that's good. Okay, so we don't have to actually use the map to piece it together. We can just pick one. All right, Argolis, Attica, or Boeotia. Let's try Agamemnon. Argolis. The symbol is in the southwest of the Palace of Agamemnon. The symbol is in Agamemnon's tomb. Have we found that? We've explored almost all of the tombs. Ancient ruins of Perseus. Southwest of the Palace of Agamemnon. Oh, looks like this may be the one of the tombs that I have yet to discover. Yeah, we haven't fully explored the Palace of Agamemnon, so southwest, it's going to be one of these two. I'm guessing that one. Can I? Oh, I can't fast travel there. Here we go. To Hera's watch. Lily Pelletier on Facebook says, "Hi Ox, you're awesome." Hi there, Lily. You're awesome. All right, I'm going to be rock climbing, so not going to take the horse out right now. That'll just slow me down. Darth Knox says, "I've explored everything in this game and done every single quest. I don't recommend it for streaming. It took me literally over 100 hours. I mean, I think I'm up to that point now. We've been doing 4-hour broadcasts, and this is episode 34. So what's 34 times 4? I don't even know how many hours that is. I can't do math. But yeah, we've definitely been playing this game for a very long time. And yet, I'm still interested. I don't know if you guys are still interested, but I am. I'm still having fun. But don't worry, after we finish the DLCs for this game, I'm not going to try to do every single side quest, though I think we have done most of them. We'll move on to a new game. I don't know if it'll be an Assassin's Creed game like Assassin's Creed Valhalla or something else. We'll see. Just as I thought.
There's Alethea, waiting in Agamemnon's tomb.
Okay.
Come on.
I'm coming, crazy magic VI lady.
Alethea?
You've discovered Agamemnon's tomb, a place where the heir of memories will find the symbol she seeks.
So, what now?
Now is relative. With this information, will the heir open her eyes and unlock the symbol?
Sure, let's do it. Chad is saying it's roughly 136 hours. Okay.
She will now. So, do I just wait here or something?
Our task is already complete. What comes next, she must do on her own.
She? Are you not addressing me? I'm right here. Oh no, we're talking about the heir. Okay. So Cassandra and Alethea have done what they need to. Now the heir Layla has to do something 2,000 years in the future, but somehow coinciding with the now. Oh, man. Garrett McFadden on Facebook says, since you love exploring tombs, did you ever play Tomb Raider or Uncharted in the past? I played the original Tomb Raider, like the Tomb Raider 1 when it came out for the original PlayStation. I played that with my brother when I was a kid, but I haven't played any of the other Tomb Raiders. And no, I've never played Uncharted, though I've seen video of it, and it looks like a good game.
I'm ready to meet the heir now. When will I?
Your understanding. What you do not know is that while you are yet to meet her, she already knows you very well.
So, what do I do with the stuff?
Keep it and let it keep you. The Keeper's task is to never succumb to death. All those you will ever know and all you will ever love will die. Then you will learn to love again, and those will die too. But you will remain.
Oh, dear. Kunk says, Ukraine has set up an international legion, and they are accepting pretty much anyone willing to fight. Just wanted to know your thoughts and chat. Yeah, I read about that they are accepting international people from all over the world who want to participate, who want to help defend Ukraine. And, I think it's unconventional, but it's cool. I mean, there are so many people who want to do something in any way they can, and Ukraine is giving them a way to do so.
This was easy enough.
Altair 2, I have our next location.
Well done. Where to?
Agamemnon's tomb in Argolis.
And back to the present.
Layla to the Altair 2. It wasn't easy, but I'm in.
I still don't understand. An AI or some other kind of consciousness is in the staff, which is used to open the Great Seal to Atlantis?
Partly right. The symbols in these tombs are somehow tied to the symbols on the seal.
How?
I'll let you know, once I find one.
Guess I'm taking your word for it. Be careful in there.
What a find!
What is it?
And spoil the surprise? All I'll say is prepare to be amazed when I get back.
Wait a minute. So we're at Agamemnon's tomb now, but in the present. Okay. I hope I don't get snakes. Wait a minute, does this mean someone has been here before? Or is that my stuff? Why is it Cassandra has to deal with the snakes, but Layla here doesn't? All right, well, we know a bunch of stuff is down there, so let's see what's down here. This light isn't helping. It's actually making it harder to see. See, look at that. I turn on the light, it completely blows everything out. I turn it off, I can see by glowing fungus.
There's plates on the floor. I should be careful.
I wish I had a torch. Of this? That does it. But hold on. Let me finish exploring this room first. Oh, it's so bright. Yeah, there's nothing else in here. Oh man, we found the chest with Cassandra. That's why it's marked on our HUD here, but we can't open it. Does that mean Cassandra will be able to come back and open it later? I see a potential continuity error. What if we come back with Cassandra and break all of these pots? We shouldn't be able to break them now with Layla. Oh, is that a snake?
The first symbol is near.
Oh, I can't use those. Huh. Okay, door out there. That's it. This is new music. I don't remember this music from the base game.
Dead end.
Okay, dead end. Heather Brushek says, "Hey Onks, hey everybody, I just want to say thank you. You helped me through my anxieties and worries." No worries, Heather. Thank you for watching. I'm glad to be here. All right, so are we looking for a weakened wall? It's the fog. When the light from the glow stick reflects off of the fog, it just blows out the entire scene, making it really hard to see. All right, so there's got to be another path. Oh. How did I not see this earlier? Wait, there's my tools. Oh. So I just came back to where I was supposed to be. Ah! Aha! Well, that just leads to another chest. Oh.
The symbol!
The first of three. You've done well, heir.
It almost looks like a constellation.
Layla, all of our readings are being jammed.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. But there's still 2 more to uncover. I'm going back into the Animus.
There have been too many bugs, Layla. We need to stop and figure out what's happening.
We'll stop once I've opened the seal. Layla out.
Okay. So we've explored it with Layla. Can we explore it now with Cassandra? What? It's fire, lady. You're a VI program. You can't be burnt. And yet she's a solid wall. I can bump right into her. But I can't talk with her anymore. All right, now let's explore it in Cassandra's time. Okay, so we know that this is going to be blocked. Or not. Well, there's the still. Bingo. Mr. Neocortex says Layla is a member of the Brotherhood of Assassins. It's why she has the climbing abilities. Oh, thank you for that.
Sun's rising.
Yeah, there's the symbol. But we can't interact with it as Cassandra. I can't loot this chest. There we go. Of course. Whoops. That's a lot of snakes. Wow, the game really does not want me to be down here. Burn, snakes! Die! Ah! Die, snakes! Jeez. I got 93 leather. 61 leather. 32 leather. That's a lot of leather. Oh. Okay, so we found a lower chamber to Agamemnon's tomb. But wait a minute, wasn't there another section I didn't explore? Because I went down that one path. There was another path I didn't go down. The one with all the spikes. Let's see if we can find that. Huh. So I can't go back this way. All right. All right, there's the room with spikes. And I believe that's everything. I don't need to solve this puzzle. Interesting that the puzzle is already solved in the past. At some point in the future, that gets moved back to where it was. That's weird. Also, notice that the jars are gone. The jars that I destroyed in the future are now gone in the past. Continuity error. I don't like it. And we're out. Okay. Time for the next symbol. Eteocles' symbol. The symbol is in Attica. The symbol is in the west of the sacred plain of Demeter. The symbol is in the tomb of Eteocles. Attica. Sacred plain of Demeter. It's got to be that. Yep. That is the tomb of Eteocles. Tell me I've got a fast travel marker, and I do. Naked wolves! Get back here, horse. Come on, horse.
Move.
Gah! Yes! Stinking balls! Alright, so here's the tomb of Eteocles. Let's get all of the chests marked. Okay.
You found Eteocles' tomb. Well done, Keeper. Keeper, the heir of memories must search these old halls for the symbol she seeks. Will the heir rise to the task?
I suppose she would. No?
Every step brings you down a very long road to the heir. What you cannot show her, Deimos will.
Deimos? How?
The heir will know when the time comes.
Altair 2, Cassandra has found the next location.
Great work. Where to?
The Tomb of Eteocles. I think I found a way in. Altair 2, found my way in. I think I'm getting good at this.
There might be a second career in this if assassin isn't your thing.
I still think this is a bad idea, Layla. We don't know the source of the radio interference, and there are temporal discrepancies in the Animus memories.
Noted, Doctor. Layla out.
Alright, well, we already know that the snakes are all gone. Here, I'm going to run an experiment. Oh, why can't I smash these?
Strange. I thought floor spikes were a Persian thing. Here lies the King of Thebes. I still can't believe I'm seeing it with my own eyes.
Yeah, I think this is one I've been to before. I recognize it.
So well preserved. It looks like the organic matter, the paint, the wood, none of it has aged a day.
The chemical composition of the air might act as a natural form of preservation.
There are tombs all over the world where corpses still have hair and nails intact, even millennia after burial.
Yeah, I think I remember this. Wasn't there a snake hiding back here?
Let's talk about corpses after I'm out of here.
And there's the chest I can't loot. Okay.
Incredible. These statues are in perfect condition. Those who paid homage here did so with their lives.
Okay, there's
The
the...
second symbol is close. You have done well to get this far, despite the interloper.
The interloper?
Despite?
Do you mean Vic? Or someone else?
See if that's moved in the base game.
The second symbol! Another part of a constellation. Maybe they fit together. Altair 2, can you read me?
The interloper can hear us.
The interloper? Who?
Layla, we hear you, but you're breaking up. Did you say you found the second symbol?
I did. And Cassandra knows where the third is. I'm sure of it. I'm going to dive back in.
As your doctor, and as your friend, I insist that we stop this. We're not able to guarantee you're safe in there. The staff?
The staff makes me immortal, Vic. I'll be fine.
Layla, please.
So she's the interloper. I wonder what her game is. Alt Grendel says Layla goes through the tombs after Cass. If the item was there for L and not for K, it was probably put in place between the two. And that's always possible, but the problem is that we're finding giant vats of wine down here with L, with Layla. And the likelihood that somebody would drag big vats of wine down into an ancient tomb is possible, but unlikely, especially when they're guarded behind spike traps and puzzle mazes, right? Additionally, another problem is that I'm finding the puzzles already solved in Cassandra, with Cassandra, which is in the past. But I have to solve the puzzles with Layla in the future. From a gameplay perspective, I get it. The developers don't want us to have to solve the same puzzle twice, but from the continuity of the world, it doesn't make sense. Okay, so there, we went under that gap. Let's go up here with Cassandra first. See what's in here. Oh, that's right. The hole in the wall just led to a chest. Or some form of treasure. But this time a snake! Danielle on Facebook says, "Hi Ox, I was poking around Steam and saw some gameplay from Dying Light 2. That seems right up your alley. Would love to watch you play, because I'm too chicken to play this scary stuff alone, lol." Yeah, you know, I've been getting that one a lot. People have been recommending Dying Light 2 to me. Perhaps I'll check it out. Snakes. Yeah, see, the puzzle is already solved. Remember, with Layla, I had to move these around in order to open up this passage over here. But now, in the past, I don't have to. I suppose somebody could have always come through and put them back, but what's the purpose of that? What's the likelihood of that? We got a floating snake! Brandon Belfed says, "Is it any less likely that people would bury material treasures in pyramids behind a whole assortment of booby traps?" I guess I don't understand your question. No, what I'm saying is I understand the impetus behind burying someone with a ton of treasure and then protecting it with a bunch of booby traps. But what I don't understand is somebody coming into the tomb, removing the booby traps, looting the treasure, and then putting all of the booby traps back. Right? Which is what it's what we have to assume happens if, when Cassandra arrives, all of the puzzles are solved. We have to believe that somebody came back and unsolves all the puzzles so that Layla can solve them in the future. Cool. Bingo. And we are out. Beautiful. I'm glad this DLC starts with my favorite thing. Looting tombs. Alright, well, we've got one more to go. Orion's symbol. The symbol is in Boatoa. The symbol is in the north of Oropos Heights. The symbol is in the Tomb of Orion. Tomb of Orion, I've been there. Mila444 says the puzzles were not for Cassandra, but for Layla. Your going back in the tomb is for your addiction to loot. I know, Mila, listen, but chronologically, in the time span, Leela's events take place in the future. Cassandra's events take place in the past. If Cassandra is going back into a tomb to get the treasure, she should find all of the puzzles as they were when Layla found them, because Layla is in the future, right? But she doesn't. She finds them already solved, which means that someone before Cassandra must have come to the tomb, solved all the puzzles, so that when Cassandra gets there, they're done. She can go through and loot. But then someone in the future, before Layla, has to go into the tomb, put all of the puzzles back to where they were, so that Layla can solve them in the future. This isn't that hard. It's always possible. I'm not saying it's impossible for somebody to do that. I just think it's highly unlikely, and it's not that big of a deal. I get it from a game mechanic perspective. I'm not mad. I'm just saying it is odd. It does break the continuity a little bit.
Let's go!
There is no nearby road to follow. I am literally on a road. Guys. There we go.
Move or get run over!
Everyone's talking about time travel. Yeah, time travel in video games and TV shows and movies always makes things more complicated. Of course, we're not really traveling in time right now. We're just exploring the same place in two different periods of time. I like how they took the extra steps to explain in Layla's time why the statues looked the same 2,000 years after the events of Cassandra. They didn't want to have to sit down and age all of the models that they made for Cassandra's time, so they put in that little narrative to fix it. Oh, it must have been the air. You know, the air preserved everything, and it's just as pristine as when the doors were first sealed. And yet we're supposed to believe that in order to reset all of the puzzles, people are coming in and out of these tombs all the time throughout 2,000 years to, move this stack of wood and, place these pots back. And people were coming in and out. And that didn't have any effect on the frescoes on the walls and the state of the statues. I know I'm being nitpicky. I should stop because I'm having a great time. Cobra. 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 Ooh. I think I remember this one. I think I've been here before. Greg Williams says, "Hey Ox, I'm about to start a new job doing security for a halfway house. Thought you'd beat Assassin's Creed already? Here's my late fee." Thanks, Greg. I have beat it, but I'm doing the DLCs now. We're doing the Tombs of Atlantis. Or the Story of Atlantis. And then Jared on Facebook says, "Why don't you set the traps and everything yourself to avoid any headaches, lol?" I should. To maintain continuity in the world. After I solve them on Layla, I should go back with Cassandra and put them all back. Because I gotta maintain continuity.
Keeper, the Tomb of Orion awaits the heir.
Who's this guy? Is he dead? Yeah? I think he's dead. We're just gonna have a conversation over his body? Okay then.
In this tomb, the heir of memories will see how life grows from a dead place.
Life growing from a tomb? If I hadn't seen the staff work, I wouldn't believe it.
The heir's task is to bring life where there was death, and your task dooms you to endure loss. Close your eyes and picture the face of one you will never see again. What would you tell them?
I can't say I love you.
I would hold them and tell them to be strong, and that we will be together again.
Remember that answer, and the pain from which it comes.
You don't have to tell me, Alethea. I will always remember. I will always keep.
And now, will the heir of memories rise to face the tomb?
I suppose she will.
Altair 2, come in.
Altair 2 here.
The next stop is the Tomb of Orion. I'll show you how to get there when I get back. Altair 2, can you read me?
We hear you. Layla, there's something you need to know. The interference in the comms is coming from an outside source. If I didn't know any better, I'd say someone was listening in.
It must be related to the staff.
That's just it. I recognize the interference pattern. It isn't Isu. It almost reminds me of an erudito hacking algorithm.
I'd recognize a hack if I saw one. Besides, once I find the third symbol, it won't matter. If only I knew which order they go in.
You could try randomly guessing. There's not that many combinations.
There's no guarantee I get 2 chances at opening the seal. After this, we're going back to Atlantis, and I'll figure something out.
Now, this will be interesting, because I've explored this tomb already. I've even gotten the steel. So, all of the puzzles in this tomb should be solved for Layla, as I've already solved them on Cassandra. I like all of this vegetation. I don't remember any of this when I explored with Cassandra. I wonder if this all happened in the last 2,000 years.
The tomb hasn't flooded.
Oh!
This place is falling apart.
See, this one I like. We actually get to see 2,000 years of age on this thing. Yeah, there's the stele.
Bull murals. Because of the relationship between the constellation and Orion?
Bull murals? Yeah, bull murals. That almost looks Macedonian. Yep, there's the stele. Did I come this way already? Am I getting turned around? Ah, no, that's new. Okay.
This raider was poisoned.
Raider? Wow, that's so cool. Look at that, a tree growing out of that pillar. Oh my gosh. All right, I think I was supposed to go in there first. I love this music. Oh, there's the symbol. Wow.
We are approaching the final symbol. If the Keeper doesn't know the order of the symbols, her brother will.
The final symbol! Another part of a constellation. They must fit together. Altair 2, can you read me? Okay, Layla, think this through. Outside the Tomb of Eteocles, Alethea said Deimos would show me what the Keeper can't. Phidias had answers Theras didn't and was killed for it.
The air is wise.
Altair 2, come in, please.
Layla, that you?
Did you find the symbol?
3 for 3. We need to head back to Atlantis. In the meantime, let's run the symbols I found against known constellations. Consider the research plan B.
What's plan A?
Cassandra knew where the symbols were, but not the order they go in. Alethea thinks Deimos may hold that secret. We have his DNA.
What? Layla, are you crazy?
I'm not crazy. I'm committed, and you should be too. When I get back to Atlantis, I'm getting this done whether you're on my side or not.
Sweet, we get to play as Deimos? Kunk says, okay, so that was already moved out of the way, right? Yeah. This is the one tomb we've played as Layla where it feels like it has been explored already. Oh, so Deimos attacked him. That's why he was injured when we found him.
Brisson?
I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this.
Whoa!
Are you Brisson?
The name is Deimos.
No, I heard you're not real. You're not real!
Oh, I'm real. Here, let me show you.
Your heart rate's accelerated and your body temp is almost 98 degrees. What's happening?
Itira! Korgath! Metin! That's all I know! You have to believe me.
I'm not here to hurt you, Phidias. We're friends. I just want to know where these symbols come from. You would tell your friend, wouldn't you?
Itira!
Gorgarth! Metin! Are you trying to anger your friend?
Oh my gosh.
No. Layla, get your shit together!
Layla, you're not safe. We have to get you out of there.
No! Don't be afraid. We all die. But first...
Tell me what I want to know.
Tira, Korga, Metin,
That's the order. Each of the symbols has a name, and he's giving him the order.
Metin, Tira, Korga, Metin.
Layla, we're remote ending your session.
I don't get why this is gonna hurt Layla, because she's been there to kill like thousands of people on Cassandra so far, right? Like, presumably if she's been following Cassandra on her story, she's killed...
Tira, Gorgath, Metin.
Layla, come in.
Vic, you had no right!
I had to pull you out. Diving into Themos' mind almost killed you.
The interloper. He is listening.
He?
Sigma, I'm opening fire.
Doc, fall back.
Kiyoshi's been hit!
Altair 2, come in. Altair 2! Vic! Anyone? Can you hear me?
Oh! Okay, some events are happening in the real world. Freddie Simmons says, had to pause for a bio break. I completely agree about the puzzles. It would have made far more sense to have the puzzles solved when Layla is there, but have the player have to solve them when they switch to Cassandra. Yeah. But again, it's a small thing. It's just a little quibble. I'm not really upset about it.
The Great Seal has waited long enough.
I can't. I've seen inside Deimos' mind. I can't contact the team. The Animus isn't safe.
The trials of the air are just beginning.
You're right. I can do this.
Yours is a role of strength and resilience. Now the air must call the name of the first symbol.
Itira.
This symbol was the first I found, and the first name Sebephidias was Itira.
The air recalls. She heard the names of the symbols and their order. Now, call out the name of the second.
Korgath.
It was this symbol, and the second name Sebephidias was Korgath.
The air doesn't just experience memories, but holds them inside her. And now, the final symbol.
What's interesting is that this is playing out in the order that I found them, too. I wonder if that's coincidental. Metin.
I remember! Phidias somehow unlocked the order of the symbols, even if he didn't realize it. It was Itira, Korgath, Metin.
Layla, can you hear us?
Vic! You're alive!
Sigma 4 soldiers stormed the ship. Kyoshi was shot, but I stopped the bleeding. He saved us.
It isn't the staff. Someone is intentionally remote hacking our signal. I encrypted a new frequency for us, just to be sure.
We need to go dark until we know it's safe.
Before we go, how are you?
It's good to hear your voices. Listen, I've unlocked the Great Seal. Atlantis is open.
Please, don't go in until we know we can keep a secure connection. I want this as much as you do, but we need to do it together.
I'm hearing you, Doctor. Atlantis has waited this long. It can wait a little longer. Until then, while I'm down here, I'm safe. Call me when Kyoshi's back on his feet.
He'll be glad to hear your voice. Until then, Altair 2 is going dark.
Achievement unlocked, the Air of Memories. Okay, so some time passes, and then...
Anybody there? Victoria?
Layla? Nice timing. Looks like I've been able to establish a secure connection with polymorphic code. Hacker-free. It's good to have you back.
How's Kyoshi?
You know him. Resilient as ever. He wouldn't want you worrying.
Sigma team. I can't believe those bastards found the Altair 2.
Turns out our signal was being corrupted by the Juhani Otzoberg himself. Guess he was bored of playing Black Cross and tracking down the Juno cult. I should have known some desperate hacker from Erudito would flip on us. Their fingerprints are all over this.
No way! Otso heard everything? If he tells the rest of the Templar Inner Sanctum what we're up to, we'll have every armed Abstergo goon on the planet after us.
If Berg hasn't found you yet, we're still a step ahead.
Then as long as I got you as backup, what are we waiting for? Let's see what this Great Seal is all about. Where's Victoria?
You'll see.
All right then, here we go. This place is huge! Echo! These look like thrones of royalty. But who are the kings and queens?
Hey, Althelia is waiting, and I need a new cigar.
Hello, Layla. Heir of memories. We finally found each other.
I guess rebels always find a way. It's nice to meet you in the flesh, Alethea. Or in the hologram?
It was only a matter of time until our realities crossed in one way or another. It seems as though we're not alone.
Victoria? What are you doing down here?
Layla, it was way too dangerous to let you do this alone. I wanted to keep an eye on things personally. Who's this?
This is Alethea, the voice from the staff I was talking about. Of the Isu, Victoria. Can you believe it?
I've had nothing but time to study the patterns of human speech, so I should sound less like a talking stick.
Are you sure we can trust her?
I mean, I don't really know.
We have no choice but to trust her. She's the key to finding out more about the staff.
It was always known to me that the heir of memories would embark alongside the Keeper, Cassandra. You weren't in the plans. Can I trust you?
Of course you can. I'm her doctor, and I need to be here to keep an eye on Layla's vitals.
She'll keep out of the way.
No matter. This journey is yours and Cassandra's. You'll need to build up the strength to withstand the staff's corruption. As Cassandra finds power to fuel both her and the staff, you too will feel that physical connection.
So you want Layla to go in there? I don't think so. Who knows what exposure to even more First Civ tech will do?
Not me, Victoria. I'll go into the Animus and experience it as Cassandra. Right, Alethea?
Your journey starts at the same place the Keepers did. The Animus will show you her way through the simulations.
If you're sure, Layla, we'll have to be extra careful. I'll be here to monitor you with her. Are you ready?
That's the Animus?
As ready as I'll ever be. Wish me bonne chance.
Oh man, I didn't get to explore the Tomb of Orion as Cassandra. It's a good thing I had already explored it.
The Keeper shares blood with those who came before and is connected to the Issue.
Is that why she didn't need the code? Then why did she go get all those symbols?
The blood that is shared must also be offered, and the Great Seal will open for us.
If you say so.
Welcome, Keeper. You've entered the great throne room of Atlantis. What lies in this room are remnants of Ezio tech I've adapted in order for you to begin your journey. I'm sure you have questions.
This place... Did Pythagoras know it existed?
No, I wouldn't show it to him. This room was built by the Ezio to house something else. These thrones were once just thrones. Now they contain my simulations. Don't worry, I'll show you.
Freddie Simmons says, yes, it's a small thing, but it's the small things that make a story more compelling and believable. The big things are difficult for a developer to miss, so those are a non-issue. I think details matter more than we realize. I completely agree with you, Freddie. And then Garrett McFadden says, what are you smoking today, Ox? Well, I just finished a brick house, and now I'm smoking an a quorum. It's all right.
You told me this room was meant for the air of memories. But I got in so easily.
You paid for it in blood. Blood that looks quite like ours when you look closely enough.
Mater always told me there was power in our blood. I guess she was right. There's more I have to do.
Always, Keeper. When the staff belonged to Pythagoras, he used it selfishly for knowledge. He was weak where you aren't. You will endure lifetimes until the heir of memories takes this burden. The only way to carry the staff's weight is to find the strength to wield it. You'll find that strength in Elysium. The underworld awaits, Keeper.
What? I'm alive. If I'm alive, how can I come back from the underworld?
These portals are simulations. They were made by me for you. In Elysium, you'll find power sources known as Keeper's Insights. This will affect both the Keeper and the heir of memories. Moving forward in the underworld will be essential to finding all the sources of power.
You're asking for blind trust, Alethea.
You pledged yourself to me and our common cause, Keeper. Never forget that I'm on your side. I won't let the ones that came before control your fate. Find the strength within you and show the staff your worth. Approach the first portal when you're ready.
Okay. Trials of the Keeper. Enter the simulation of Elysium. Well, this one has the quest marker. I guess we go there.
No going back now. I have to trust her.
Maybe we should do a hard save. Rockland F says, from what I understand, Layla goes in an animus based on Cassandra's DNA, as Cassandra goes into another animus based on Alethea's data. A dream within a dream. So as Layla, in a simulation of Cassandra's life, we are going as Cassandra into a simulation of Alethea's life in Atlantis? Right! All fun! This isn't getting confusing. A simulation playing a simulation.
Alethea needs to work on that landing.
We found a friend.
You don't belong here.
Persephone? Oh, great.
Oh, shit.
Oh, fun. Adrenaline effects. Enemy Isu soldiers perform special attacks that can freeze or drain the adrenaline that you've accumulated. Oh.
This will be a struggle for us. I'll cut you to shreds! Won't get far.
Ubisoft presents Fields of Elysium, The Fate of Atlantis, Part 1. Wow.
No one stands up to Persephone's guards, let alone best them in battle.
Tell me your name, or you're next.
I'm Hermes. As you're holding my proudest creation, that means you're a descendant of Pythagoras. I know just why you're here. You need to harness its power. Now, your name.
The staff calls me Keeper, but you can call me Cassandra. What is this place?
Keeper, a great name with a great journey ahead of you. This is the paradise of Elysium, presided over by the mighty Persephone herself. Elysium was a gift from her husband, Hades. This beautiful realm she crafted in her image is the only joy she gets from the underworld. She's his prisoner. But she's come into her role as queen with much aplomb.
Elysium. Resting place of heroes. When I was a girl, I'd dream of seeing it with my own eyes. Then why would Persephone attack me?
Most rulers don't take the sudden invasion of a lone outsider lightly. Speaking of which, the appearance of a living human is quite unexpected.
I'm supposed to go through trials and eventually leave this place. There was a great seal, and the staff talks... It's all very complicated.
Allow me to explain.
At least I can admit that.
The staff is a gift, not a toy. It can be a key, a weapon, and a way to attain power until the very end of time. Here, you'll find a means to control it before it controls you. After that, there is a gate that leads out of Elysium. But the only way to it is through Persephone, and she'd never allow that.
I need to get to that gate.
Try talking to her. Who knows? Maybe she'll convince you to stay. Or you could find Nekati, Persephone's top advisor and closest friend. Or you could prove yourself.
Prove myself how?
Persephone sent guards because she's concerned. There are reports of lawlessness in Deathgalion's heritage south of here. Why am I telling you all this? You said it yourself. It's very complicated. Elysium may look like paradise, but we all have our secrets.
I'm thinking I go straight to Persephone.
Not so fast. Give her some time to cool down. When you introduce yourself, you'll find her in her majestic acropolis, perched high above the asphodel fields.
I could talk to Ekati.
You could, though she prefers to keep to herself. The dwellers of Ferea's retreat, which is to the east, might know of her whereabouts. I'd ask them.
Maybe I should investigate the Fkalion's heritage.
Persephone responds best to action. We need to smother them immediately if there's a whiff of trouble against her.
Tell me about yourself.
Me? Well, I've never had anyone ask about me before. I work west of here. It's a modest workshop. But all great things appear modest at first, don't they?
What can you tell me about my staff? I need to learn how to use it.
Find my energy sources, the perceptions of Hermes, across Elysium to imbue both you and the staff with power. Only then are you ready to move onward. You can't wield the staff without them. Are you certain there's nothing else you'd like to know?
Quiere.
When you've sorted your affairs with Persephone, come see me in Minos' faith. I look forward to hearing about your progress.
I will.
I almost forgot. I've invented just the thing for you flightless humans in Elysium. The wings of Hermes. Go. Enjoy them.
The wings of Hermes. Okay. Switching realms. The realm portal allows you to fast travel from one... it flew off. New quest, a lover and a fighter. Use the wings of Hermes. Teleporter. Okay. Ever the watchdog, Hermes didn't like the sound of lawlessness coming out of Deucalion's heritage. With a newfound ally in Cassandra, he sent her there to find out what all the commotion was about. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, we got a fast travel marker. Let's get it. Heart of Elysium. There we go. All right, synchronization complete. Looks like there's a little shack behind there. Oh, so we can take command of the boat. Travel all around. But I guess we have to use the portal? Alright, well, let's use the portal then. Use the wings of Hermes teleporter. So I use this to go back to Greece. Okay, but that's not what I want to do. What? Why does it want... Oh, that's a round portal. That's the Wings of Hermes teleporter. Oh. Okay, so presumably we'll find another boat down here. Yeah, okay. I got it. That just takes us back to Greece. This is what we need to do to explore Elysium. These little boats don't have sails and she's not rowing. How exactly are they moving? I guess magic. Or maybe there's a current?
The Wings of Hermes. Could this be it?
Talk to the troublemaker in Deucalion's heritage. Alright, so we've got to explore this whole land. Alright. We've got a fast travel marker, and that's the quest marker. Upwards, Wings of Hermes. Downwards, Wings of Hermes. Oh, it's on a different level. I see. Okay. So we're on like a floating platform. Cool. Village of the Glorious Dead. Collapsed tower. Okay, so this is like a Greek version of heaven. Whoa.
You know I want out of Elysium. If you help me escape, I promise you'll never see me again.
As happy as that would make me, Persephone wants you to stay.
How long until you realize you're just one of her pets?
Watch yourself, human.
Careful, or Persephone will have you neutered. Oh, I forgot. She did that ages ago.
Adonis. Wasn't Adonis supposed to be like the most beautiful man?
Didn't think the dead could feel pain.
I'm one of the few miserable fools around here who's actually alive.
you're so miserable, why not just leave?
I've tried. If Persephone wants you to stay, dead or alive, you stay. Hades taught her well.
So you're the troublemaker I've been hearing so much about.
Adonis, at your service. With an army at Persephone's disposal and most of Elysium under her control, my troublemaking days are coming to an end.
What if I helped you?
And why would someone with their whole life ahead of them want to do that?
I need to find Hades' realm. If overthrowing Persephone is the key to escaping Elysium, then I'm in.
Why didn't you just say so from the beginning? Did you hear that, my love? She wants to enter Hades' realm.
I'm going to find it with or without your help. We might as well work together.
Tell you what, southwest from here is the fortress of the Three Sisters, one of Persephone's strongholds. If you kill her overseer, destroy her torches of Hypnos, and steal Persephone's resources, all while avoiding the attention of her Colossi, then maybe I'll trust you.
Avoid the attention of the Colossi? Uh-oh.
Tell me about the overseers.
Persephone's most trusted and deadly servants. They are the eyes and ears of Elysium. Killing them will leave the queen blind and deaf.
Torches of Hypnos?
Constructed by the god of slumber, these devices keep human minds under Persephone's control. Destroy their centers to extinguish their flames.
I don't like the sound of Colossi.
The Colossi are best left asleep. They protect the overseers. Bloodshed wakes them, and they do not like being woken.
If you're the troublemaker, why do I feel like I'll be causing all the trouble?
What can I say? I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Luckily for you, I'm both.
Oh, with a wink. Well done, Cassandra. Region control. Oh. To weaken Persephone's hold on Elysium, lower her control over each region. Kill or liberate Isu soldiers. Destroy Marble Maiden tributes. Torches of Hypnos and provisions. Steal resources from Elysian riches chests and defeat overseers. Okay. Fine. I can do this. Ooh, it's a long jump. All right, let's get the fast travel marker before doing anything else. Looks like we got to climb this mountain. Wow, I mean, this is really intense. Though I don't feel like this is Atlantis. This is more like the afterlife. So we're not actually going to Atlantis? Like old Atlantis? I mean, I know we were at Atlantis, or part of it. Okay, well, we need to tackle these in all of these different locations. Village of the Glorious Dead. That goes up and down. We should probably start with this undiscovered location. There. Oh, man. Well. Nothing for it. Okay, so we got to get up there somehow. And that looks like a torch of Hypnos. See if we can get closer. I see, so we can't climb those. How are we going to destroy them then? Or maybe that's not a torch of Hypnos. Alright, well, let's see if we can get over there. Lots of little caves. Is that supposed to be Jupiter? Whoa. Okay, let's see what's in the cave. Nothing. Nothing in the cave. Right. Well, let's keep climbing. Ah. There we go. That's a torch. A torch.
Stay out of sight.
That's a torch of Hypnos. I got guys coming for me. Oh, they can't get through the door. Okay, those are supplies. Burn provisions. And I gotta do this without waking up Colossi? God. So, stealth mission. Okay, so those are the provisions. So not every platform is going to have all... Ooh. Oh, what are those? Oh, I don't think I like those. Oh, let's try not to go there. Right. So not every platform is going to have some of everything we need. Looks like, because I'm not seeing a lot of... I'm not seeing the other torch. Instead, I see 3 provisions over here. There's a little cave in there, but the provisions are down here. Oh, I've got to move those. It's not going to let me down. Okay, well. There we go. Come on. A dustful flower. All right, 1 provision destroyed. I could move this if I wanted to. But I don't really see the point now. Whoa. Whoa, what's that? I gotta find out. Whoa, where does this go? I see. There's the next flame, but it's way too far away. That was the flame I got from over there. Right. So... I gotta go across. Alright, so I need to backtrack a bit to get that one, then across the bridge. That bridge over there to get that flame. So, back we go. Actually, let's not go down the cave. Let's go up here. So I can't see the flame from over here. But maybe. Yep. Got it. Okay, 2 more resources to get back at that fort. Let's go up first. Let's try not to take the stairs. Don't want to run into any patrols. Okay, so there's 2 directly below me on different levels. Oh, there's that. Don't want to go there. Those guys will... Maybe those are the Colossi. Okay. There's 1. 1 more to go. And it's below me. Treasure over here. Oh! But they only awaken to bloodshed. Okay. Back down. It's inside the building. Perhaps a cave. Oh no, it's on that ground floor of this building. Okay, but I bet you I can still get there from in here. Rockland F says, find a spot on the perimeter to quick save. Do you think I need to? Are you trying to tell me something? Something bad's gonna happen? I've been okay on stealth so far. It's the middle of the day, and I have yet to be spotted. I mean, that could change anytime, but I'm okay so far. Alright, so this doesn't go all the way down, unlike what I thought. Crap. I can't open that door. Shoot. Right. There's got to be another way in there besides the front door. So it's in there. I could drop down behind these soldiers, but some of them are actually facing the door. And we explored all of this. There is a side passage. Oh, how did I miss this? All right, this will be my way out. Location done. Oh! This was here. Okay. All right, we did this without bloodshed. Cool. Calling that one done. Now, looks like there's an undiscovered location over here. And perhaps we can get there by taking this land bridge over here. Oh, we gotta go back. Actually, that might get us across. Yeah. No. Ah. That's the land bridge. Okay.
Got to be careful not to get spotted.
Now, can I do a save here? I can. Don't think I want to go through a gauntlet. What's this? Ooh, I think I've got an assassination thing down here. Yeah, so that's the one undiscovered location I saw from over there. This appears to be a fight. Oh, it's a pillar. I gotta destroy the pillar. Okay. And the Colossi only spawn when I shed blood. So... I wonder if I could shoot down into it from this ledge. Tributes to Persephone. Destroy marble maiden tributes to decrease Persephone's control of Elysium. Doing so will also allow you to absorb the power contained inside them. Looks like arrows don't work. But does fire.
They won't ask any questions. Let's keep out of sight.
I can't draw blood. Oh wait, that's a Colossus. It woke up, but I didn't draw blood.
You can't live!
Fine, screw this. Oh my god. Okay, so angering these colossi is not the end of the world. But it does suck. Plus 1 ability point. Okay. Yeah, those statue things are a pain in the butt. So I definitely don't want to wake them up, but they're not the end of the world. They can be dealt with. Right, we got that. We now need to get this over here. Then, I think we'll go around this way before ending up over here. Undiscovered Overseer, and that's everything listed in this section. Time to do some climbing. Oops. Ooh, what have we here? Is this gonna take me up or down? Oh. Down. Oh, I see. There's nothing here but some iron metal. Adonis's Gardens. Oh, God. Lots of war supplies or provisions. Okay, right. Well, one torch, easy enough. But as soon as I smash that, everyone's going to be on high alert. So I should probably get the provisions first. This one's easy enough. It's on the outskirts. Let's do that. No! Yes. This will be slow. Maybe a little tedious, but I don't want to get caught. hey guys. Does it matter if a civilian sees me?
Crap.
Oh, he's gonna stand right there, isn't he? Of course. Do I wait for him to move on, or do I try and get this other one? Why can't I pull him down? I want to pull him down. Ah. Yeah! I killed the captain. Yeah! Come on, get me! Okay. Feeling pretty good. Killed the captain, liking that. That's all 3 war supplies. I could go for the chests, but really I just need to torch. I need to shoot the torch. Let's see if I can get the chests. 1 chest. Where's the other? There's another up there. Oh, the other one's in that building. Okay. Okay. Well, we freaked out a couple of guards, but I think this one is done. Bingo. So let's go there. Top of that.
Let's go. Let's go. Off we go now.
Oh, God, horses.
Move.
There we go.
Come on.
Jared says, Ox, please save. You got it, Jared. Iapetos' ruins. This is the smith. Did I miss? Oh, I somehow got here to the smith instead of there. Okay, well, might as well get the smith and then go down here. Rebels Peak.
Is there something you need?
Yeah, what do you got for sale? Isu Vanguard Helmet. Isu Warden Waistband. Cool. Oh, look at all that wood! $35,000. Oh my god, that would take almost all my money. I could buy tons of wood for my ship, but wow, that's a ton of wood. But that's almost all my money. I can't do that.
Good to see you. Welcome, Miss Theos.
I never engraved my staff, did I? Negative 25% cooldown duration for all abilities. Wow. That would be useful. Negative 1 adrenaline cost for overpower abilities. Also useful. I like this.
Thanks for stopping by.
Cool. So this entire thing exists just for that blacksmith, essentially. Now, are you peeing, dog? All right, so I need to get over there. Oh, is there no road that goes up? Fine. We're climbing.
I need to stay hidden.
Hand of Hades. There's an Enigmata Ostraka here as well. There's the Enigmata Ostraka. 1 provision, 1 torch, 1 Enigmata Ostraka. Easy. We'll do the torch last. Not a lot of guys up here. High and dry, Elysium. Deucalion's heritage. To find me, move from the palm to a mouth of the glorious dead. The wall of water that spits out of it can be reached by only the most competent climber. It may be wet outside, but I'm kept dry inside. Mouth of water. We saw that earlier, didn't we? Move from the palm to a mouth of the glorious dead. The wall of water that spits out of it can be reached only by the most competent climber. I mean, there's water coming out of the eyes, but wasn't there something where the water came out of the mouth? And the glorious dead was, Palace of Colossi? All right, well, we got something over there we need to go get. Move from the palm to a mouth of the glorious dead. The wall of water that spits out of it can be reached by only the most competent climber. From a palm? I guess I don't understand what that part means. Nope, 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 nope.
Let's go.
Ah. Marble Maiden Tribute. Is that a chest just lying in? No, that's underground. Oh. I think we've got a tunnel over here. Okay, well. Is there a way to do this without angering all of those guys?
Want to be caught here. Ouch! Alright, so if I lure the guards away, did the Colossi not wake up? Oh no, they do. I wonder if it goes back to a statue if it can't find me. Will it turn back into a statue? That's the question.
Got it. Now. Oh, I can't go over the edge. All right, so there is a cave, but I can't go to the edge of this simulation. Big question is, what leads to that? Maybe it's whatever that is. Something underwater, an underwater cave? I'll need to equip the trident for that. Let's see, where is that? That's right in the water. Over there. That's right on the border. That's not what I'm doing now. I've got one more spot to hit. And that's this. Let's go do it. All right, so we're going to find an overseer there. Let's see what else we can find. I wonder if by doing everything else first, we weaken them. Like we do with other things. Fortress of the Three Sisters. Oh, God.
The watch will be vigilant here.
Colossi can be activated by starting conflicts nearby or interacting with specific objects such as Keepers of Insight. All right, well, there's the flame. All right, so we've got 1 torch, 3 provisions. No, 3 torches somewhere. We've got 3 torches. And that's where the overseer is, so we should do that last. Village of the Glorious Dead. That was mentioned in the Enigmata Ostraka. Just Int with a super chat. Thank you, Just Int. Caleb says, Ox, wondering, are you playing on the hardest mode? No, I am playing on hard mode. Difficulty hard. There's a torch over here. I wonder if I can get it without waking the Colossi. Yeah. All right, war chest over here. See if we can get that without waking everybody or angering everyone. These two guys are looking for me. Who saw me? Alright, that's bullcrap. How did they find me? I was hiding up here. There was no one above me. No one could see down in this direction. One captain down. Only... Okay, so that was the Elysian riches, but that's only one of the many treasures found here. Okay. They saw your foot hanging over the ledge, says Mila. Yeah, I guess they did. Two of 4 treasures found, and we're on our way to the second provisions. Alright, so that rope bridge looks treacherous. But it goes over there, and I need to go over here. And there's a bonfire. I could sabotage that. I need to avoid triggering that. Okay, there's the third and final provision. There's the next torch. And then I move over there. Overseer discovered Aegea, the Amazonian queen. Alright, that's what I want to get. Ah! my god! They can't possibly hit me from here. And I sabotaged the signal fire so no one else will come. Let me get a new cigar. I still need one more provision, 2 more torches, and then I can go for the overseer. Okay, that's all the provisions. We need one more torch.
You don't stand a chance!
Oh, come on. All right. I'm alive somehow. I just need to find the next torch. Riddles with a very generous super chat says, "Hi Ox, hope everything is going well. Loving all of the content in your Mass Effect trilogy videos. Who are your favorite 3 characters and 3 non-favorite from the trilogy? Keep up the amazing work, my friend, and game on, kind sir. Much love. Cheers." I like Jack. I love Morden. And Joker are probably my 3 favorite characters. 3 least favorite characters? Javik is pretty not cool. Never was terribly fond of Miranda, though I did sympathize with her. And, I mean, I liked Caden as a person, but he was boring. So. Okay, where's the last torch? There it is. Riddles with a super sticker. Thank you very much, Riddles. He's alone.
Rest in peace, Your Majesty.
Got her. Okay, I completed all of the major objectives here, didn't I? Oh wait, there's that one. One more to go. How much time do I got? I think I've got enough time. Ah, it's one of those. I didn't aggro a single person, and I got rid of the statue. Okay, what am I missing? Persephone's domain overseer defeated. So what else do I have to do? I guess just kill more guys? Because I discovered every location. I got rid of all the statues. That's all the question marks. The location objectives of where you were? Yeah, but all that was left was to, like, loot treasures. I mean, there were a couple of captains I needed to kill. I suppose them. Razimadol says the red keep objectives. Yeah, I've got one more treasure and 2 more captains to kill. That's it. All right. Oh, wait. Oh, that's in a different area. Okay, there's the captain. That's the final chest. I really need Spartan Kick, don't I? Got him. Alright, where's the next and final captain? There. Bumble Biatch with a sticker tip. Thank you, Bumble Biatch. Gar. Report to Adonis. Check, check, check. This place is gorgeous. Everything in this game is gorgeous.
Trust me now?
You've brought me one step closer to my love. It's a good start.
Who is this love you keep mentioning?
The most beautiful being in existence. With a face so fair, to gaze upon it is to forget all others. Perhaps you've heard of her. Aphrodite.
Oh, we can seduce the guy in love with Aphrodite? Sure.
I didn't take you for a poet.
She brings it out in me.
This guy. All right, well, do...
I bet you I could inspire a verse or two.
You sound like Persephone. Always trying to make me forget Aphrodite.
All right. What's next?
Not here.
That didn't work.
Come find my camp in Iapetos' ruins. Before you go, Persephone has overseers and torches of Hypnos across Elysium. If we're going to weaken her influence, we must destroy them. And we're going to need all the help we can get.
It's about time I go meet the infamous Persephone.
Quest complete. A lover and a fighter. Multiple quests accepted. Well, with that done, we could probably apparently go meet Persephone, but let's see. A dark horse. Use the wings of Hermes to reach Persephone's Acropolis. Give him Hades. Cassandra's assault on the fortress of the Three Sisters taught her that bringing chaos to order was the most effective way to destabilize the queen and weaken her grip on Elysium. So now we've got to do what we just did 3 more times. At Pharia's retreat, at Deucalion's heritage, and at Minos' faith. Then, if the humans of Elysium agreed on anything, it was that there was something mysterious about Hecate. As Persephone's lone confidant, she was the one who knew how Cassandra could navigate the twists and turns of Elysium. Meet Hecate at Pharia's retreat. We need to go to Pharia's retreat. As part of this quest, give him Hades. So, perhaps for next broadcast, we'll work on Give him Hades, and at the same time talk with Hecate at Pharia's retreat, and we'll save Dark Horse for last. We'll talk to her after we completely weaken her. Perhaps that'll give us greater leverage when talking. We need to find these. Two are in Pharia's retreat, and one is in the Asphodel Fields. So we can work on that one at the same time that we're working on Give him Hades and Sudden and New. Awesome. Well, time for a save. Lots to do, and we're having a blast. Man, this DLC is a lot of fun. But sadly, I'm all out of time. Thank you all for joining me for today's broadcast of Assassin's Creed Odyssey and the Atlantis DLC Part 1, I suppose. I'll be back same Ox time next week, Wednesday, for more Assassin's Creed Odyssey. For the rest of this week, tomorrow, Thursday, I'll do Scotch and Smoke Rings at my regularly scheduled time, 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific time, at which time we will continue and probably finish off In Sound Mind, which has been a lot of fun. Then for Friday, we'll continue with Sherlock Holmes by Frogwares, hoping that they and their team are safe and sound during this tumultuous time. And then hopefully I'll have something for you for Saturday, but no promises as I'm extremely busy. But I'll do my very best. If any of you can figure out what I need to do for this Enigmata Ostraka between now and then, let me know. I'd love to hear. And until then, ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. Elena Sherwood on Facebook says, Hiya, Ox. Been a while since I've caught a stream. Surprised to see you tackling this DLC first. It's a doozy. Enjoy. Well, the game was a doozy. It took us 33 broadcasts to finish the primary story and all those side quests and kill all of the cultists. That was a long time. Let's see how many broadcasts it takes to finish the Atlantis DLC. I'm having a great time. Hope you are too. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you all real soon with more lore videos and more live streams. Bye-bye now.
Το άστρο είναι πάνω. Διερωτώ με πότερον, είναι οι αστέρες πίπτουσαν ή κρεμόντι πολλά φύλλα. Ο ουρανός είναι ως περσπήλαιο. Λίστα πιστεύεις ότι έχει χώρο. Ναι, και η βασιλεύους είναι άνωθεν. Και έχει μάλα μέγαν κτύπων. Εκεί δε, προσφετέρων για πληθυσμόν ένεκα. Εσπέρα, πότε είσαι το φάος. Έχει πίσω μάλλον παμεγάλους και σπουδαιοτάτους.